problem 11 here, and this here is just a double application of the product to sum formula for cosine, and this is what I mean. If we rewrite our given integral where we group cosine 2x and cosine 3x like I have here, then we get to start apply the product to sum formula on cosine 2x times cosine 3x. Now, the product to sum formula for cosine looks like this. So if we allow alpha to be 3x and beta to be 2x, because cosine 2x times cosine 3x is the same as cosine 3x times cosine 2x, then a correct application will have us write this. And so we'll have cosine 3x times cosine 2x is equal to half of, or the average of, cosine 5x and cosine x. That is this here. So now we'll take this here, this right-hand side of the equation, and use it to substitute for cosine 2x times cosine 3x. And when we do, this is what we get, right? Okay, next, this guy, cosine x in red, that we've left alone, we're going to distribute him to now the sum, what was formerly a product. And when we do that, we get this here. Okay, cool. Now, on this part, guess what we're going to do? Product to sum formula for cosine again. And in this part, we have cosine squared. So before we do all that, let's split this integral into two integrals, right? And this is the correct split, right? Okay. Now, a while back, I made a video on how to integrate cosine squared x. So I'm not going to show you the integration of cosine squared x. I'll just link that video below this. But yeah, if we call this first integral a, and then the integral involving cosine squared b, then working on a, like we said, would mean, first let's remind ourselves where we left off, because I need space. But yeah, on a, as I said already, we're going to use a product to sum formula for cosine a second time. And this time we're going to use alpha equals 5x and beta equals x. Doing so, we get this. And simplifying, we get this. And of course, we're going to use this right-hand side to substitute for the integrand in a. And when we do that, we get this, right? Now, this is pretty simple antiderivatives. The antiderivative of cosine 6x is a sixth of sine 6x, and the antiderivative of cosine 4x is a fourth sine 4x. And remember, there is this 1/2 in front of the integral, so if we do all that and evaluate, we get 0, because, well, sine of any integral multiple of 2 pi is 0, and sine of 0 is obviously 0, so that's why, yeah. Okay, cool, you should know that. As I said, b is the integral involving cosine squared, and for that, as I've already said, I've showed you how to integrate it before, so look out for the video below this video. But yeah, the antiderivative of cosine squared x, I'm suggesting by this result, is a half sine 2x plus a half x. And yeah, we evaluate, we get pi over 2. And so when we add a and b, we get pi over 2, which is the correct answer, or the correct solution to this. Yeah? Okay, cool. I hope you enjoyed this, and keep watching. Take care.